and welcome to your week ahead in love reading. I split the deck and the sun has been popping out. I think the sun came out on the split of the last reading, so it's just I had to stop and start recording. But the sun is here with the Ten of Swords. So right off the bat, guys, it's really you're transcending here, and really what I'm getting from the energy here is a rebirth. Okay, you're going from the Ten of Swords to the Sun energy, and in tarot I really focused actually in on the white horse today. I don't typically always do that when I get the Sun card, but the white horse often symbolizes purity, strength, and courage. And it's a sign of hope in times of difficulty, okay? So, you're not only moving ahead, you're charging ahead, with your virtue and innocence leading the way. So I just, I love to see that. So let's get into the week ahead. Let's see what energies come out. I'm curious now, considering what we just saw there on the split. So is this, are these energies going to pop out about this individual that you just left, or perhaps you are already have another energy in your life? But we'll take a look right now. Going to be a 6-card spread for the week of the 26th. The tower was the flipper. So I think for a lot of us in the collective, the tower was it was just a necessary event that basically triggered this, really just, at the end of the day, it triggered that hope. It triggered that hope and that self-affirming. It's like it pushed you into more, the self-affirmation, more into your frame, more into understanding what needs to be done or what needed to be done. If this is a past situation for some of you. Main energy in the reading is the 6 of Cups, guys. So definitely, I think, you guys are moving forward in the energy of possibilities, again, and rightly so, with the Sun energy right here. So again, we were talking about signs of hope, and it's like you're just it's like you can't wait to see what's coming next. This is crossed by the Knight of Swords. So really, yeah, I mean, guys, you're really ready to take the reins of your future. The Knight of Pentacles, it represents to me, first and foremost, speed, okay? So let me rein that back in. I'll just let you take a look at the imagery as I speak here, but the Knight of Swords, it's like you recently you won a battle, okay, against an opponent, which was whatever that Ten of Swords situation was. Like, and not even one, right? You can just say, but you left, you left with your integrity, you left with your intelligence. There was something about the way that you left this situation, most likely romantic, that I think really just took the, I don't know, it caught some people off guard, okay? But let's keep moving on here. Your lesson is the Lovers in the reverse. Their lesson is the Five of Pentacles, area for growth. Interesting that the Sun came back out in the reverse, mind you, for the libido card. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, so there's no longer collaboration here with this person. Definitely the split, as I so expected, is it's just kind of wrapping up, the energies. Today we're just kind of wrapping up the energies of this love story, and that unfortunately it didn't end perhaps the way that you may have assumed it to be, the Ten of Cups as well. So, but again, it's like you're not, I don't know how to describe it very well. It's like you're leaving victorious. You're leaving with your head held high. You're leaving with your strength, your vitality. It's like in just your intellect, as a whole. It's like just your energy, and you're taking your energy now toward other possibilities. So yeah, and this person, look, I don't know what else to say here, but they're going to be going through it. They're going to be feeling pitiful, that they lost, really, the Sun, the Lovers, and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. To touch on the Knight of Swords a little bit more. So, moving forward now, guys, you're going to be much more assertive, much more direct in your energy. You're going to be daring, but most importantly, you're going to be focused. The Knight of Swords represents energy, speed, and determination. You're highly ambitious and motivated to manifest your ideas. And, just as a reminder, as you're going along your journey right now, feeling like super energetically charged, right? But it's just as you're going through energetically charged, just still remember to take that time to kind of also slow down. There has to be a good medium here. And that will, and what I mean by that is to allow yourself to enjoy the journey as you're on it, okay? But your goals are within reach. This is so exciting, guys, literally. Like Seven of Cups crossed by the Knight of Swords. Your goals are within reach, and you're ready to bring your plans into reality with focus, strength, and courage. So, again, you're moving forward in a very beautiful direction. If I might have touched on it briefly, but I can't remember. With the Three of Pentacles here coming in at the bottom of the deck, this is like the underlying energy of the connection, and there's no longer collaboration with this person. There's no longer any teamwork. It's like you're done. You've literally, guys, the Lovers in the reverse, you're done. So your lesson is the Lovers in the reverse, and that is coming in as Major Arcana number 6. So your lesson was essentially detachment. You learn, I feel like you are realizing that your indecisions or perhaps bad choices or lack thereof, whatever the case, you're reflecting on that at this time. This could indicate that you've been avoiding responsibility for your actions. So if that does resonate to you, just make amends with how, whatever that means to you, make amends with it, let it go, and leave it in the past. And just make better decisions in the future. So as you charge forward, don't go too quickly, don't be too, irrational or reckless, but you're leaving the past in the past, and you will make, the lesson here is to make better decisions moving forward, okay? Now, sorry, I just gotta say it, your pitiful person over here, their lesson is coming in as the Five of Pentacles, so they're going to be feeling the hardship, the loss, the isolation. They're left now to feel abandoned by you, right? When in reality, they abandoned themselves to begin with. But, they may feel disgraced as well, especially if they run big talk, big game about, this, and the other thing, and it's like you're the one that's showing literally zero interest in them. Perhaps to friends and family, they've been saying things that are making it sound like, they're the one that left you, or you're the one that's obsessed, like, absolute hogwash. But I feel like, it's like, this is a period, they're going to go into a period of either, and again, this may not resonate for everyone, but perhaps financial stress, but if not financial stress, just simply poverty consciousness. The fact that they lost, such a beautiful connection with you because of their own simply stupidity, right? They're going to go through a period, it's like this is already a person that has it's like they have a lack of, what am I trying to say? There's like my goodness. Insecurity. Anyway, it's this very simple word. It's like this whole BS, I feel like already just stems from some type of inner insecurity that they hold within, right? But now they're really going to be going through the ringer, dude, feeling like a lack of self-esteem, the fact that like you're literally paying them no mind. And they're going to be in a period of stress. Possibly even depression, feeling distant because of the fact that you left. So, I mean, of course, and essentially it's like when I say lesson, because I've said a couple of times that I truly don't, it resonates with me that the universe does not make, things are not happening because the universe or source is trying to teach us a lesson. Things are just happening. Our actions have cause and effect, and so essentially this is just simply one's karma, right? Or one's this is essentially what this is going to come to this person because of the way that they have been acting so far in their relationship. The Ten of Cups is coming in for us as potential challenge, or the area for growth. And unfortunately, it's like this speaks to separation. So it's like is the only way for you to grow is to leave this person, okay? And take that as it resonates. You're free to do as you will or as you want. You can stay with this person, you know what I mean? There's no judgment here. It's just as the energies lay here today on the table, I absolutely see you, again, moving on. At the beginning, we saw in the split, you're moving on from the Ten of Swords as, BS, just this BS. Like, you're letting go of just the whole, like, past just 10 years of, like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I know what to do now moving forward. Like, I now have the knowledge. But at the end of the day, separation and isolation had to happen. We saw that tower earlier. I just remembered. Some of you may be finding it difficult to find personal fulfillment or a sense of happiness in your life at this time, a little bit maybe for some of you. But, understand that those of us that have been through this energy before, it absolutely will pass. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, so it simply alchemizes, it changes, it transforms. So just at this time, as you're, growing into yourself and moving on from this situation, if that so resonates for you, it's going to be important to take a step back. It's the second time you're being told to kind of take a step back, right? I can't remember with what other card, but take a step back to reassess what truly brings you joy and what brings meaning to your life. And the Ten of Cups reverse may suggest that it's time to address any underlying issues and work towards finding balance and harmony in all areas of your life. This is a time to really truly transform not just the area of love, right, but of just abundance. Something is disturbing your once serene happiness, such as quarrels with the love interest, family members, possibly close friends. But I feel like all of that you're putting behind you. It's not just down to love. It's I really do think in the area of just friendships or family members, you're letting go of just collaborations, of friendships that no longer serve, of romantic interests. It's just you're really letting a lot of stuff go. Now the Sun is coming in Major Arcana for the Libido card. This is Major Arcana number 19. But this is coming in again in the area, or the Libido card. So whether you were physically intimate with this person or not, there's certainly, I'm not getting any action, okay? There's a blocked happiness now, there's some pessimism, and possibly even unrealistic. This person may have had some unrealistic expectations in the bedroom, or of, how you were to act, or something along those lines. But this person was taking this love for granted. They could have even acted like it was holding them back in some way, or they were becoming bored, you know what I mean, guys? And it's fuck of that, you know what I mean? Let me make this easy for you. And again, you got on that Knight of Swords and literally just dipped the F off. So this is really just, at the end of the day, you're unable to see the happiness in the relationship with this person, and so you did what needed to be done. So let's see what comes out for advice. Queen of Swords came out for us. So I feel like at this time you're really going to want to focus on your independence, guys. Do not rely, I'm telling you, even, I think I shuffled it already a bit, but even with that we saw the 3 of Pentacles, right, in the reverse. Don't rely on anybody else. You have the intellect, you have the final say of how your life goes, of any decision that concerns you, you know what I mean? So tap into that independence at this time. Stay strong. This is not necessarily being cutthroat. This is just staying true to who you are, staying true to yourself, especially when it comes to this person, especially if this person tries to, with the Fool, as soon as I saw it. And they are. This Emperor is a fool, dude. So as I was going to say, they're going to come waltzing back in. Just remember that 8 of Swords, okay? And I wish you well. See you in the next reading.